Greetings, this is Devane and this is Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic. In the last video we had pretty much broken the back of this scenario by capturing the Warlock's capital, which means that we now have dragons. Well, at the moment we have one dragon, but it's day one in a castle where we get more. Right now we are consolidating on this island while looking for the other towns if they're here. I'm not entirely sure where they are on this map, on this island, because to be quite honest, I don't think I've ever actually played this far, let alone this good before. I tend to get bored and restart by now, which is why I'm next playing, because it forces me to keep the game going if I've got someone else watching me play it. So, of course, that does mean that from now on, this much is pretty much blind, apart from a few other Let's Plays I've seen of this. Now, it's not down here. Shame you didn't want to join, but never mind. We need to get over there as soon as possible, and we do need to start trying to shoot. So. There's not really much more to say about the combats here, because they're quite slow and quite small, so the tactics are very, very limited, and therefore may not necessarily be as exciting as you want. So be sure to let me know in the comments if you would rather I paused. As I stated, there is no quick combat. So the only alternative is that I cut the video or pause the video while fighting and then put it back on. Really, not anything else that can be said to that. Now, in addition to capturing the Warlock's capital, we also got a load of spells, high level spells, and I have not been building high level spells in high level magic guilds in my castles, because as a might hero they're not all that important for me. So I've kind of left them. It's not strictly necessarily at this level to be kind of needed them right away, as it were. Do that just in case, and we will head off up here. If we can grab these over here, because the other castles are obviously up here. Given that this is the lowest one, implies that this may not actually be the capital. So we may actually come up with some dragon upon dragon battles later. Meanwhile, we still sort of need a homeland defence here. But, what the hell? We might save up and think about possibly trying to form a second army. At this point. And if we can get a second army, then we've basically got 3 armies on the go right now, which will help conquer the other islands. We might see how that goes, to be honest. We're still remaining around. Well, it's not a big deal, it all pretty much depends where the other heroes are doing. I mean, it looks like we've got 2 on this island up here, and they seem to be getting lower. Whether they're going to come to attack, I don't know. But, as always, it's pretty much a case of wait and see as we carry on doing our business, because if we're not focusing on what we need to do, our objectives, while waiting for them, they're the ones that manage to develop in power. And, quite frankly, we don't want to let them get too far ahead. And what we will do is build a Thieves Guild here. Because this is the bit we want at the bottom. Total Kingdom Army Strength. Basically, yellow sucks, green is quite powerful, but we're the best. And we have the most castles with 4 castles. We also have the most heroes. So, by the looks of it, green can be left, but that's probably because they're not fighting as much. They're probably consolidating for a raid. But that's pretty much who I'll be after. So I don't particularly want to go too far away. But as always, since this is the weakest castle, I will pretty much leave it open for being ambushed as a baiting target here. By building stuff up. Another obelisk. Carry on. So come here. Troops. There. And this. Yep. I mean, we've now got 4 dragons, so the dragons can pretty much deal with anything right now. There's not a great deal else that we need besides the dragons. At least until we start getting to the more dangerous creatures. and I think we will we will need to consolidate to build up our warlock army here. There's our secondary army. Just if only to make most of the troops. Now what's interesting is I haven't mentioned Warlock Heroes yet. Warlock Heroes bonus is actually, they get a bonus to their scouting range, so they can actually see further. Probably one of the weakest, apart from the Sorceress, that has additional movement over sea, which, unless you're on a map like this, isn't really that much of an advantage. The Barbarian actually has reduced penalties for movement over rough terrain, which means they're probably the best for moving and attacking. Although the one that the Knight has is the only one with a bonus that actually relates to combat. So, I mean, generally you find yourself torn between those two. But then, sorceresses and warlocks focus on magic anyway, and some of those spells can be devastating. So, pretty soon we will get to a point, especially if we're taking lots of losses, where we may need to send reinforcements to our main Knight forces. For now, that doesn't look like it's going to be the case here. Okay, so rogues. We love rogues. Everybody loves rogues. Yeah. I mean, let's take the fault. Rogues are not a threat. Not once you've got a decent army. It's just. And it's times like this that really make you wish the Heroes of Might and Magic had an auto combat feature, or quick combat feature. They have an auto combat feature. Yeah. But the auto combat can be quite stupid. Yeah. You'll often find in auto combat that the enemy will find that it will run your troops up. So unless you know you can kill them one go because you've got boards, it will actually often result in taking more losses than you would if you controlled it yourself. And the Helm of Protection. Increasing defense skill by +1. Okay. do want to attack you before. Now I could do that and use all my thing, but I have spells for this. Not many spells, mind you, but I have spells. We can Dimension Door. Now, Dimension Door can be pretty game breaking because it allows you to teleport past barriers and shortcut mazes and stuff like that. For example, I could Dimension Door across over here to attack them. I find that a bit cheesy. It really annoys me when they do it to me. Berserking Minotaurs, that's fun, okay. So they're gonna... Oh no, they're gonna go off the dragons. Quite surprised, but you don't get to control them, so pretty much 50-50 which one you go for. Because of best luck, because they'd probably have killed. Probably have killed. Yeah, like I said, I'm not one for using Dimension Door to think, so I'll probably use it just for ambushes like I did there. Use it for defensively. Because I see them there, they're probably just going to wander around. That looks like it's more mechanical movements, so I think trying to attack from that one. Within the next turn, but within the next this video, at the very least. And it would be great if that was the case, because that would most definitely cripple them. Plus, it'll allow me to build up my warlock forces quicker. There we go. Now they've sailed round there. Now I've got a present for you. And that's... I will come back here and beat you up. Like so. Then we'll do the like knight. Shame because the knights got morale. Kill the sprites, that should cause them to flee. And wham! Potato. Town Gate is pretty awesome for teleporting between towers, and I have no qualms with using that at all whatsoever, because it helps you get to and from position, which saves you from having to take and retake towns. In fact, I believe there is a way to manipulate it on this game, that by moving heroes in and out of towns, you can actually choose where you town gate to. I won't be using it though, because like I said, I do not want. I find such tactics cheesy. In all honesty. Just kill some. do you and head up to here. Another woman, separated from the travelling companions, asks for your help. After escorting her home, she rewards you with a bag filled with gold. Yay, this is the endless bag, which gives us 750 gold. I remember, if we look at Lord, is it Lord? No, not Lord Cleveland, Maximus, we're already getting 1,000 gold return from the endless sack of gold. In fact, if we look at, not that one, our kingdom, we are actually getting 6,750 gold a day. That's quite a lot. Now I am going to make a beeline for this factory. So, yes, let's see how that goes. We're on day 4. I'm going to get it by this week, then, and we can get it within the next 3 days. We'll get reinforcements, which is always good. And some of them. So in the early installments, there wasn't really much to building towns other than creature dwellings. There wasn't actually that big a deal to do it. Over here, you're fine. Over here. Well, Senators shouldn't be too hard. What we will do is, I'm not slow, so I'll probably curse these. There's a whole lot of 50. Not surprised, to be honest. If we come here, we should be able to finish them with our pretty handily, actually. Actually, they can't build a shipyard, so I'm not entirely sure if that was their capital. In fact, it looks like it's a very, very newly built town, so there's hardly anything in it. Oh well. It doesn't matter to us, really, when you think about it. Gonna stay here and explore these last few bits, and we should be ready to rumble. I mean, I think Blue was Warlock, and he was defeated early, if I remember rightly. Yes. So we may just be picking off the carcasses of that someone else just had a go at before we go and tackle one of the other two ourselves. That sounds like fun. On day 6. Yeah. I will stay there because I believe that. But no, I'll go there. I believe it should be enough to block them off. Now let's see what he does. Go on. We go there. Oh, I could totally ambush him. Let's see if I can block that. Mention Gospel. Should allow us to go there and attack him like this, and we do love our attacking. What we need is a curse. You over here. Thing is, we want to leave that there because it's going to attack the closest enemy. Which means if that is an enemy, indeed, next to it, we'll attack them, meaning their spell is like nothing. On the other hand, they're next to our own troops. Should be able to. There we go. So now have consolidated them as we're coming up to the 30-minute mark. So I will do one last turn. See what they're going to do on day 7. That's another Warlock town, that's a village. So they clearly haven't upgraded these in any way, shape or form just yet at all. Even in the slightest. So what we will do. Yeah, there, we go up here. Should be able to die. Everything we need to keep turning into another. There we go. Another Night Assaulting Force. Fact while we're here. Couple build. Mage's Guild, just to give you some more spells. Not that they're anything useful there, but you'll be ready. And we can take you off the island. And we'll go through this. We're back to our homeland defense. Unlikely anyone will be getting through there anytime soon. Archer dwelling. Another obelisk. Getting clear all the time. No, we don't want any roads. Up there. Don't. Oh, we can build that come in handy. Building another Aladdin's there. But we'll leave those now. We're not in any danger of needing anything in that regard. And we will build. Let's build the maze. We don't really need anyone here yet, but if we build them up, and as you can notice, I tend to go. It's day 7, so the next turn we will all get reinforcements again. And with me getting a whopping 8,750 gold per day. Yeah. Because the key is not to overextend ourselves. Because there we go. Destroyers became weak. The eagle all dwelling in its population. It has been 32 minutes. And we conquered a second warlock castle. So we will call it there. If you like what you hear, see, whatever, don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment, and in particular let me know how you want to handle the combat